know why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis.
With Loga, fishing over. You a queen, wanna less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hey, Owamie here, and I have some great news. If you have a YouTube channel or a business and you would like to get some affordable advertisement, I offer those services. Follow the instructions on your screen right now and say hello to some new traffic. Now let's get back to the video. Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's Ogom Nichbajaru, aka Miss Fear for coming back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Owamie, okay? Now managers, the reason why I'm separating these videos is because I know some of you do not like the long videos. And so, you know, my job is always to deliver child. So make sure that you like this video before you even watch, because I'm out here doing the most for you guys, okay? So anyway, my ninjas, we're gonna be talking about Lasizwe Dambuza. I don't know if I should still call him his boyfriend. Yeah, the whole saga that is going on. Muga is already in some other guy's bed, and they were just out there making fun of Lasizwe Dambuza child. Let's go ahead and watch the video, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Why are you heartbroken? Why are you heartbroken? Oh, believe to be Valentine is our pelage. I will doom you, Boswiri. Doom.
Now, I know some of you watched it, and I know some of you probably don't believe. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and play it again.
Why are you heartbroken? Why are you heartbroken? Oh, believe to be Valentine is our pelage. I will doom you, Boswiri. Doom.
Girl. I do not know when this video or this live was recorded, but my ninja basically contacted me last night, and so it does seem like it's a recent one. And looking at the fact that, you know, Lasizwe was crying yesterday and this morning he was like trending about the breakup and stuff. Like, for me, Lasizwe's boyfriend, or I should say maybe soon to be ex, I do not know, like, he's older to be doing something like this. Like, we do understand you did catch a child, and we do understand that you probably did use a child, and you know you don't get caught now, so you know you don't have any other choice. You is out there basically, you know, wanting people to DM you for paid collaborations. I mean, I don't even get which collaboration, like for what, you know? Who is you? Like, you know, what do you do? Like, is you an influencer? Like, what's happening? You only have 6,000 followers, which I understand that 6,000 followers is still a large number. But I just don't think that it's necessary for him to be going out there and being with, I don't know if that's his friend or his boyfriend or whoever, and then, you know, be going on a live, you know, laughing. You could see that that guy was making fun of Lasizwe, you know, talking about Exal Dumio, which you guys know that is like Lasizwe's one of the most famous videos. Like, that video basically, you know, brought him to the come up. And so, you know, he's out there like, you know, how did you think Valentine's was going to end and stuff? Like, for me, I feel like those are two grown-ass men who's, I almost cussed, girl. Almost. But I feel like, you know, that is just so unnecessary. I feel like that is just so unnecessary. Like, you have gotten what you wanted probably. I'm sure that, you know, it's sour for you as well, because you is not going to get your plane tickets paid for by Lasizwe again, unless if he is one of those DJs in the types that don't mind being humiliated and taking the person back. But for me, I just felt like this was just so techy. You could see that obviously the guy slept here on this bed. I don't know with the guy or not, but he was not even wearing a top. You know, he's on his phone, he's busy laughing. His friend, obviously this was something that was planned, because who sits around with just doom in their bedroom side table? Unless if like your house has some really huge ass cockroaches that you just constantly have to be like dooming them. But for me, I feel like, you know, it was planned. They knew that they were going to talk about this. They knew that maybe they just want to trend. I do not know. But I find it to be very tacky looking at, especially the fact that, you know, I mean, Lasizwe is still young. Lasizwe is heartbroken, you guys. Like, you can see that he really loves this guy. To a point where when the guy was leaving, like, Lasizwe was out here in tears crying. And I'm just like, Cha. Even people that are married are not even that level. It's sort of like, oh, finally I'm getting the finally I'll get my space. I go, you know, a week at least, you know, and then let me miss you, you know. So you could see that, you know, Mugai is really in love with this guy, but the way that the guy is doing now, already in someone's bed, number one. Number two, even being in a life with this guy. Number three, even laughing as they're making fun of Lasizwe. Like, I just feel like it's uncalled for. And if you care for someone or even love them, like, you wouldn't want to do something like that. Especially looking at the fact that, you know, he is also a public figure. I just find it to be very tacky, very disrespectful, and kind of bullish. Like, you know, it's like bullying in a way. And imagine like being Lasizwe and having to watch this literally when you're still crying for someone, and this person is laughing the butt off in another man's bed already, and they're making fun of you. Like, I just feel like this is just creepy behavior. And I think that is very important, that, you know, as celebrities are able to properly select, in terms of, you cannot just take any Jack, Jimmy and John and put them on your social media. I'm telling you, we did not know about this guy and Lasizwe up until, you know, very close to Valentine's. So even if this had happened and he was out here crying saying, oh my gosh, you know, I met my boyfriend after I dropped him off and stuff, we wouldn't have really known who it was, you understand? Majority of us would not have, unless if maybe he had just come forth and stuff. But since we would not have seen those, you know, car rides, car Valentines, you know, those dinners, those lunches, those breakfasts, you know, those pictures and stuff, like, we wouldn't really even, I don't think it would have been something that would have trended like this. But it's really very much unfortunate. I know how it feels to get your heart broken. And so having someone like act in a way like they never even loved you, and not only just love you, it's like they never even cared about you. Like, that's a very, very painful situation. And especially having to go through that, like, you know, on social media and stuff. That's why I prefer to just deal with my heartbreaks behind the scenes. I only come when I'm strong enough. Just because I feel like, you know, sometimes just being a mess is not always, you know, the way. But then Lasizwe is still a child. I mean, in my personal opinion, he's still young. Even though he's successful, but he's still young. And I don't feel like, you know, he's emotionally equipped yet to deal with emotions, you know. So I don't know, but this for me was very tacky. This for me was just very much unnecessary. This for me is just like, you is a grown man, okay? And, you know, you don't date this child. At least it's your responsibility to kind of protect this child from all this nonsense. Like, really? And then you're out here busy going live, and then they're laughing and stuff like that. I didn't appreciate this at all, you guys. And I mean, come on, I call out Lasizwe whenever he does something wrong. So it's not even like I'm sitting out here because I'm just like this fan of Lasizwe. I'm not. But I'm somebody that, you know, I will always look at like, okay, if this looks wrong in my eyes, I'm going to talk about it. I don't think that there's anything that he did that would warrant for him to act this way, you know. But then again, we do not know about their personal relationship. We do not know what was going in or going out. But it does look like Lasizwe is someone that's very much in love with the guy. And if it was Lasizwe that dropped him off, and Lasizwe even paid for those plane tickets, it means that they were in good, you know, standing. I'm sure they even exchanged some kiss and even, you know, some hugs, and girl was supposed to give it at that flight, but then he was like, oh, break up, okay? I'm still enjoying myself here. I'm just not gonna enjoy myself with you. And so, you know, obviously it hit the fan. But anyway, I do want you guys to go and comment down below what you guys think of this video. Do you think that this is like, you know, something that is appropriate, or do you agree with me to say that like the guy is kind of like doing too much? He's kind of like going overboard, and that's the reason why I'm not mentioning his name, because I'm just like, guy, I am not going to give you any clout, okay? Anyway, ninjas, I love you so much. Do not forget to thumbs up this video and versus share, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Boop. Bye. Would you like to start a new YouTube channel but you have no idea where to start? Or you already have one but it's not going well and you wish you could get someone give you some personal advice? Well, who better than someone with over 100,000 subscribers? I'm giving those services for a small fee, of course. The details will be on the screen somewhere here, so make sure that you follow them and say hello to a new successful YouTube channel. Now, let's go back to the video chat.